Hey, this is Marcus Washington, MTC Media here. Look, I'm having to do the post game wrap up here for GW because at Georgetown we got kind of booted out as I'm assuming they have hockey tonight, and there was no way I could do the post game from there. So we're going to make this pretty quick. Georgetown over Clemson 79-74. The Warriors were led by KJ Lewis's 26 points. Malik Mack had 16 for Clemson. Carter Welling had 14 points today. So this was a game that was almost like a tale of two halves. Georgetown was down at the half by 3 points, and it just seemed like Clemson should have been up by more than that, right? The ball was touching the paint. All these things that you expect for Clemson to do. They out-rebounded Georgetown in the first half. Just all these things, but it was still only 36-33. So you kind of knew if Georgetown could clean up a couple of things, that there was a possibility that they were going to have a chance to pull off this win. They did. They rebounded better in the second half. Georgetown was the team that went to the free throw line more in the second half too. KJ Lewis was absolutely amazing with his ability to score. Georgetown once again was in foul trouble. The coaching staff got really creative with lineups, which also helped buoy this team to a victory. But look, we've talked about this 100 times. Georgetown, with their out-of-conference schedule, was going to have a schedule that reflects getting in that large bid, which means you have to win some of these games. So now they have a true road win at Maryland. They have a home win at against Clemson. So those are the two wins that you would want them to get. You know, as far as the play on the floor, I thought in the second half, Georgetown going zone certainly was a big deal, and it certainly cut off the inside for Clemson, and that kind of changed the tenor of the game. Plus, as if for those who subscribe, you saw my pregame, Clemson. This was their first true road game. They are young, and you know Georgetown has been through this before with some of their iterations of teams, so they don't have to apologize for that. But Clemson will eventually learn how to win games. But it wasn't going to be today. You know, flat out, the better team won today. And I'm telling you, the trip to Canada, those 5 extra games, I'm telling you right now, it's really helped this team. Brad Brunell even talked about after the game that it seems like they're further down in their playbook than teams usually are this time of year. So once again, Georgetown 79, Clemson 74. This is Marcus Washington having to wrap this up from Foggy Bottom.